many of us last Friday. More than a dozen women held captive for 2 years inside an Avondale home.
The LA County Sheriff and other law enforcement leaders just revealing details of an operation carried out last week. It was a statewide coordinated crackdown on human
family
trafficking.
who used to run daycares and adult daycare centers is in jail tonight.
Approximately 80% of human trafficking activity occurs in 3 hotspots: the San Francisco Bay Area, Los Angeles, and San Diego alone. In this map, you can see which states have the most human trafficking. States that are in red have the most human trafficking. States that are in white or yellow have the least.
Over the last 3 years, the Contra Costa Human Trafficking Coalition, through its partners, identified and served over 400 victims of human trafficking. One of those cases took place at the Golden Dragon restaurant in Brentwood, California.
Golden Dragon Buffet was a well-known local restaurant in the city of Brentwood. This restaurant had good quality tasting food and had delicious desserts.
Brentwood's Golden Dragon restaurant's owners were found to have trafficked as many as 40 workers. The workers were kept in crowded housing near this restaurant and were bused to and from work. They were forced to work 12 hours a day, 6 days a week at less than minimum wage. The owners were finally caught when someone saw something wrong and spoke up about it. That is why it's so important that if you see something, you say something.
Brentwood expanded to include multiple restaurants in several counties. This included 1,120 victims, over $500,000 in cash seized, and at least $120 million in fraud charges.
Since speaking out is such an important part of helping human trafficking victims, it's important to know the victim warning signs.
There are many victim warning signs. Some of them may be avoiding eye contact, talking, and other social interaction, is not in control of his or her own money or identification, appears to have few or no personal possessions, looks malnourished and shows signs of physical abuse, is fearful or anxious, especially around law enforcement, and is not allowed or able to speak for him or herself.
If you have something to report, the human trafficking hotline is 1-888-373-7888.
You can help stop human trafficking just by if you're seeing something, then you should say something.